Welcome back to the Road Show.
Wait a minute, don't I normally do the buzz?
Today it said PL, so I figured I'd read it.
I could talk like you.
Golden Pipes. This morning in the Buzz, it's only a game of Patriots quarterback Tom Brady. This is why I'm reading it, because it's sporty.
Oh, okay.
Not that you don't know anything about sports.
No, I screw up the names every time.
All right,
Tom
Brady. Yeah, he could be taking more heat for comments he made to the media about how he isn't exactly as truthful as he could be sometimes.
Really?
Brady told Westwood One Radio earlier this week he often hides the truth from the media because it's not worth starting a controversy. He said he doesn't often say exactly how he feels. He doesn't want to distract from the game or force his teammates into taking questions about his comments. Just a few days ago, got into trouble for joking the fans should get all lubed up before a game, to which the Pats said he meant to drink water and get hydrated, lubed up, and not drink booze.
Honestly, it's still shocking to me that they even said that. I still can't believe it.
Well, getting back to the whole truth thing, I'm not surprised. These athletes never tell you anything that's the truth. It's a bunch of
What are they going to say? Like, so-and-so played awful today, and that's why I missed this. I mean, they just can't say it. I mean, this is just common sense.
Yeah.
You can't. Even in any workplace, you can't say exactly what you want to say.
It's so true, but isn't it refreshing sometimes when somebody is honest? And they might take a little flack for it, but then you're like, at least they were honest. It's very tiring in this kind of a world where you've got YouTube and all these, ways to replay things over and over again, where you feel like you're always being watched and you have to be guarded about everything you say.
Well, working in sports for 15 years or whatever it was, it almost became to the point where, like, why am I even going to bother interviewing not just Tom Brady, but anybody? Because I know they're just going to be, first of all, they don't like us.
Right.
It's amazing how much disdain that pro athletes have now for the media, and I'll tell you why. It's not so much because of what we do in the electronic media, because whatever an athlete says, we put it on. It's not like we can manipulate.
Right.
But a lot of times unfortunately, with the interpretation through print media and now through people on blogs and the internet has destroyed the media-athlete relationship, because any whatever can just put something on the internet and bash an athlete and never go into a locker room and have to face that athlete and deal with the consequences.
Exactly.
Right.
You know what I also find? It's not even just celebrities or athletes or politicians. It's almost everyday people. From being out in the field for many, many years, too. It's kind of sad, but you find people saying the same things all the time. For example, you'd interview, and this is horrible to say, but the family of a victim, and they would say, he'd give you the shirt off his back, he lit up a room. It's like these phrases that people have heard over and over again that they almost feel like they have to say.
Right.
And sometimes I would say, but tell me something that we don't know about this person. Let's feel something other than the typical line. You know what I mean?
I think that regardless, this isn't going to change. Tom Brady's still going to stick to the party line. It was a tough game, even when they beat him by 50 points.
Right.
Can that happen in football? 50?
Yeah.
It can?
Not with the Pats very often, though.
No.
But.
No, I'm saying when the Pats win by 50, he's still going to say, oh, it was a tough game, they were a good opponent, so-and-so was great.
As long as he continues to be dreamy, right, ladies, then who cares what he says? And all I care about is if he throws a lot of touchdown passes. I don't care what he says. I care about what he does. Courtney, how are our Patriot fans reacting to Brady perhaps fibbing a little bit when he talks to the media?
They seem to think he's not the only one, you know? He's obviously just the only one acknowledging it, so it is nice to see that. Let's start on the live blog on foxprovidence.com. This first one is from Tripp. He said, I'm sure many people in the public eye that represent a team or company have to stretch the truth for the greater good of the team versus their own personal agenda. Not saying I like it, but it's a fact of life, so to speak. And Jean says, she doesn't care, no problem for her. So here's the poll. What do you think about Tom Brady admitting he doesn't tell the truth to media? A, no biggie, he's worried about the game. B, why lie? He could just say no comment. Or C, is that admission even the truth? So you can weigh in there, or you can join our many Facebook friends this morning. Quite a few comments this morning. You're looking at our homepage right now. And Danette Steed said, who cares? It's only football. Tammy Freitas says it's called the Belichick rule. And Sherry said, at least he admits it. He has his priorities right by protecting the team. Good job, Tom. And then Matt Scungio said he's not the only one. So if you guys want to weigh in, you can do so a number of ways. I'm going to bring you those poll results at the end of the show to see what your official verdict is. But for now, we're going to switch gears, head into the kitchen with Danielle. What are you guys working on now?